Alright, so we are going to jump right in and we are going to go do something that's really necessary and needed to be done sooner than now. So I need to get myself some quartz pills from the Nether. I also like to get some of the wood over there, and maybe even some netherrack. There's a couple other items like blackstone that I really like, and I'm eventually going to have to go on the search for netherite and all the stuff needed to make netherite equipment. So we are going to create ourselves a little portal here, and let's see where we end up. Let's jump in. We are in a crimson forest. Oh, I got the advancement too. Now, my shaders make it really bright in here, so I should have turned them off before I came in. I'll make sure to fix that the next time. I will be jumping back out and jumping back in because I'm sure I will not pick up enough of what I need. But right here, since we're in a crimson forest, I'm going to grab as much of this crimson wood as I can, and this here fungus is great for bone meal because I think it's a 1-to-1 on these. I haven't actually tested that. Plus I want those lights. The shroom lights are pretty cool. So we'll see about getting some of those and putting them where we need them. Now you'll notice I'm actually jumping over to using my hoe here, and look at how well it works, even as an iron one. All this stuff goes down with hoe pretty quick, so insert obligatory hoe joke here, and I don't have a good one, so I leave that up to your own imagination. But there's the crystals we want. So let's get ourselves some quartz, and I keep hearing noises, so we are in what looks like still, that might be a waste, another waste area. So we could get attacked by the piglins, and I did not wear any gold armor. So gold armor will keep you safer here, although diamond or netherite will actually do better, but I'm gonna have to grab some gold armor. Oh, bastion. Okay, that's an area we're gonna avoid. That's a little bit too scary for my level and my equipment at this time, so let's just not do that. Oops. First though, I am going to take off a piglin, so let's just kill him. There we go. Got some gold boots. We wear those instead, and we are good to go. So let's just grab a little bit more quartz and see what we can get out of this, see how much we can get out of it. Oh yes, I can see over in the distance there there was a workforce. So that's the other type of wood type they have here. It's a nice green wood. So we'll get that one. After we do this, obviously I'll have to find a way over there, but I'm gonna grab some of this and hopefully then maybe it'll be the Soul Sand Valley that will be the other one that we'll find, and eventually have to find a I can't even remember the name of the other area, so that's just fantastic. So let's just cut down some trees for a bit here and get some more of this, and make sure you never hit one of those piglin zombies. So I apparently had one that came through to my base on the overworld, and I smacked him with a sword, and I cut out the embarrassing part of me coming over here and getting myself absolutely destroyed by them. So let's do a little cutting down of wood for a bit, shall we? This was actually a fairly good tree here. It got me quite a bit of the stems here, which always nice to have. And also all these room lights. Happy, happy. One of the other things I really need to get is an iron farm, because I'm having a devil of a time finding any iron when I go mining, so that's probably going to be a future episode. Just gotta figure out whose iron farm I want to make, because I've seen a couple of really good ones. I don't think I'm going to be able to create my own, because I'm not that creative just yet, but we'll see what happens. See if we make something interesting, or just take from somebody smarter than me. Most likely, somebody smarter than me is going to get the win. And yeah, you see I'm using copper equipment. That really shows what I'm finding more of, doesn't it? So hopefully we can get some iron. But yeah, that iron farm will come in handy. And here we go. We've got the warped stuff. So again, the whole warp leaves, basically, they're great for putting into a composter to get bone meal, because that's great for crops and for building or getting more of these. The nylium here on the ground, we need that to be able to get them. So the best way to get that is to find yourself one of these endermen that keeps making noises. And if you don't have silk touch, you just take it from the enderman. As they said in Star Wars, a little bit of aggressive negotiations with a sword. One of these days I'm going to throw a Star Wars mod on here and play the game like Star Wars. Though I know Bedrock had a Star Wars version for a while, but I've never actually successfully played Bedrock, so we'll just stick here with good old Java. Yep, up. See one. So now all you have to do is absolutely aggravate and annoy the Enderman. Where is he? Just by staring at him. Then they're supposed to teleport to you and get really mad and try to eat your face. Now I usually try to hide behind something here, but this specific Enderman, where is he? It's quite annoying when you try to get a creature that you want to eat their face and they just hide from you. The screaming he's making is annoying. Yeah, you sound all confused, buddy. So he's got a piece of nylon, so hopefully I can convince him to give it to me. And he did. Perfect. So there I have the nylon, so I'll be able to create that stuff back at in the overworld. Eventually. Got other things I gotta get done. And of course the things. Yeah. I did get a nice little reward right here. Yeah. So everything is burning around me and I'm on fire. And it's just because there's like half a dozen of these stupid things flying around here. Okay, I exaggerate. There was a total of 3. That's a quarter of a dozen. But yeah, I spent way too much time just trying to send it back. When it comes to combat and stuff, I will admit I'm a slow learner, because I should have just given up and ran away sooner than I did, but eventually I just, as you can see, just gave it. It was not going well, so what was the point, right? So there's that bastion again. I'm so not ready to go in there yet. So, but I do see the blue flame that you can see across the way. That is usually from a soul sand valley. Soul sand burns blue. So I think we're going to head over that way. And I'm just going to cut my way through above the bastion, because again, like I said, don't want to deal with it. So here we go, and this is what I really wanted to get. So this little guy, got ourselves a happy ghast. or dry gassed. So we're going to grab him, and he can actually be rehydrated and turned into a new friend. You see, I'm going to grab a couple of them because it's better than one. 2 is better than 1. And honestly, what is better than 2? That would be 3. So I'm going to grab some of this soul sand, or this is soul soil, and that's the soul sand as well. We're going to grab this and take it over and have it on the base. The soul soil here is used for soul lanterns and soul torches. They give that blue fire. I like that one. I don't think it's as bright as the regular. I've never tested, but just another shovel. Reminder, make a iron farm again. So I was just trying to use, notice I'm checking my inventory. I'm just trying to get like a 1 stack. That's all I need. And here we can get the soul sand as well. Again, we're just going to go for 1 stack. Now I did see another set of fossils over there, so let's take a look, and yep, here we go, 3. Gonna grab another one of these guys. I always put the fire up first because my lucky would land in it. There we go, and now probably the smartest thing to do would be to grab what I want from here and get the heck out of Dodge. I have to kill this skeleton first though. Hunk. Let's get us the stuff we need, and then we can get out of here and go to safety. Walk over the bastion again. Best, quickest way through. Full send all of the closure movement, so that's annoying. Nope, skeleton. Must get bones. Made me bleed my own blood. Alright. Just heal up and then get out of here and yeah, I lied. I'm gonna go into this bastion because, you know, why not? Plus it seems to be one of those things where, oh, nether wart. I could use the nether wart, definitely. So let's see, is there an easy way into this thing, or about gold? I saw gold. Yep, I did. Yeah, always such nice sounding things around here. So let's see. You're gonna see me tossing a couple of things here because I needed the room, but see what we can get. So now I'm just gonna let this play out because it was an exercise in me doing really dumb things, and I did get what I was looking for, but it was a little bit of a pain, so let's just let it play out, shall we? crate or a chest, which always aggravates the piglins. And then I'm doing the stupidest thing where I could have just put the stuff in and then replaced it with what I was taking out. But no, I had to try to do it the hard way. But I did get myself some netherite scraps, which is good. I'll have to grab a whole lot of them later. I like the crying obsidian because it's kind of cool. And spring, always useful. So difficult on getting the gilded blackstone, but I did eventually grab it, and that's everything that I wanted down here. Yeah, I finally figured it out there. Alrighty, I think we're going to call that a successful trip to the Nether. Got a few other things that I've been working on that I will start showing off soon, but most of it is building. So that'll be a future episode, but for now we have gotten some building done and things should start looking pretty good, hopefully. So I will see you in the next episode, and thanks again for stopping by. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching it. And for now, this is Dark Eagle, and I am thankful you're here, following along here on Dark Eagle's World. You take care now. Bye-bye.